Canvas crash course here on the next step in grade syncing. So once you have checked your assignment groups in Canvas and you have ensured that they match your gradebook categories in Aeries, you're going to want to go to your assignments page on Canvas. And with each assignment, you will toggle on this black X with the circled arrows around it. When you click, it will give you a small green check mark, which as you see now says Sync to SIS enabled. You're going to want to do this for each of your assignments that you have that you want to go into the gradebook. If you have already entered some of these assignments into the gradebook, you do not have to turn this on and they will not transfer over. But by clicking this little toggle on switch here, you will send your assignments to Aeries. Aeries will create an assignment for each of these and will enter the scores accordingly. So once you have toggled those on, you're then going to navigate to the grade sync menu option on the left-hand navigation. From the grade sync, you will then click on settings and you will click remaster grade passback. You are then going to select post grades, which will post grades to all sections for all assignments, which means this specific class will post all assignments to Aeries based on the tie that we created. When you hit post grades, you will then click on history and you will see that it is now running, and you will keep an eye here on the stages, the status, and the assignments to make sure there are no errors along the way. It may take some time depending on the number of assignments as well as the time of day. You can hit refresh to monitor the progress, and you will see it changes from stage to stage as it goes through. We now have 12 identified assignments that they are processing right now to have them communicate with Aeries. Once it finishes, you are then going to see the stages are gone and the status will be marked as complete. Should you see the red exclamation point inside of the circle next to completed, you will be fine. When you click completed, it will give you the error message log, for which it is saying there was no category asynchronous assignments found, but it is saying it was not found in one roster. It is found in Aeries though. So these assignments will appear in this category in your Aeries gradebook. One roster is essentially the middleman and has difficulty catching up with the categories we've entered. You will have these assignments now posted to your Aeries gradebook under the appropriate assignment name with the due dates listed as well. Now, with each subsequent assignment that you create, as well as future syncs, you never want to remaster grade passback more than once if the status is completed. If you see a completed status and you click remaster grade passback, it will enter 12 more assignments into this particular gradebook, essentially creating a duplicate of every single assignment you've already had. Once you've remastered the passback with successful completion, you will do all of your future syncs through your grades page. To do that, you will create new assignments. And as you create a new assignment, you will have the option to toggle on or off sync to SIS system gradebook. So when you create your assignments, As you enter your information regarding submission type, assignment group, etc., you will see an option right here to sync to SIS. By selecting this box, it will sync to the gradebook on your next sync. If you leave this unchecked, it will not go to Aeries. So once you've entered your information for your assignments and you click this box here to toggle the sync on, you're then going to give the assignment as normal. And when it is completed and graded, you will click here on grades. Once you are on the grades page, for each subsequent sync, you are going to go to Actions, Sync to SIS. And here you will notice your ability to select assignments that you have created, as well as post grades for those assignments. You can update grades through the sync. So if a student did not submit an assignment and currently has a 0 or has missed it, you then go back in and add a new grade for that student. When syncing, it will carry grades over as you add to them. So it will work that way. You're going to want to make sure that from syncing grades, you always go through the gradebook from now on. Actions, sync to SIS, select the assignments you would like to send, and hit post. In order to have grades sync to Aeries, they must have a due date in Canvas. They must have a point value in Canvas. If there is no due date, they will not sync. If there is no point value, they will not sync as well. Also, if you assign something as extra credit, it will not sync to Aeries, but all other assignments will. If you have questions during this process, please let me know. If you hit an error during the remastering of the grade passback, also let me know so that I can look into it and make adjustments as necessary to get it configured properly.